What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Out here, first time fishing at Lake Thicketty in Gaffney, South Carolina. Got my co-worker here, Crenshaw. He's the featured guest today. Out here coming out to fish. He haven't fished since he was a teenager. How many times did you go fishing?
It's probably like 3 or 4.
3 or 4. So it's been a long time. He's not a teenager no more. he getting old, in other words. So got to get back into it. So sit back, check it out. Now when we get ready to cast, you gotta time it, your cast with your finger. Well, your finger with the cast. So when you get up here, what you're gonna do is you're gonna let go. But see, so when I got up about at a 9-degree angle, I let my finger go. There you go. Good cast. Your cast actually went farther than mine, but see, you using the ball. So now, yeah, 2 ways you can close your open face. You can just turn it, and it automatic snaps closed. Or, what I tend to do, I use my finger. All right, now because this is new, right? Check it out. Your line is going to be, you got line in it. So just like how when we open it, you know how when we first pull it, hold it, and you're going to reel with the other hand so that you can get that out. So go ahead and close it, or just do it to you. Now go ahead and tighten your line up. All right. Now you don't want that to go in there, so you want to hold it till it go all the way through. And just keep. Yeah. It's going to come through your hand, but when it gets to your hand, just hold the line above it. Yeah. There you go. And see, and then now only thing you're gonna do is watch the bobber stop. And the wind is blowing that way, so you may have to move it again. And you might have to recast. Sometimes you will have to recast. Alright. Now we're on this side again. And that's basically all you're doing. And what you can do now to recast it, get it out there farther again, reel it in, reel it all the way in. Alright, keep coming up. Alright, you're gonna stop right there, and you're gonna repeat the same process.
So open the face?
Hold it, before you open the face, what's the first step?
Tighten it up.
Alright, after you tighten it up, where you gonna put your index finger? One?
Be on this line.
Yeah, with one finger though. Do it just with your index finger only. Alright?
Yep.
Now you open the face. And now you're going to cast. There you go. The more you do it, the quicker you'll get used to it. The quicker you're able to, reel in, hold your finger, it'll become natural.
Right.
Now, we both saw before we actually put the rod in the board, we saw that fish.
Yeah.
So now where the fish at right now, I don't know. And then what you can do is just let it sit. Once you cast it out there, tighten your line up just a little bit so it won't be so much slack. And then you're going to let it sit and wait till the bass, if they want it. Because they'll eat live bait or artificial. But mainly with live bait, a lot of times you won't catch brim. You just wait till they take it. And your bobber stopper, it's going to start bouncing up and down when you know a fish is messing with it.
I think I'll recast again. I think I get farther out there.
Step over because I'm not trying to get hooked. And see, when you get to the point where you're fishing without a bobber stopper, you got to pay attention to your line because your line will start moving. Yep. Alright. Now close the face. Hold the line so you can reel some of it in. You're gonna take your hand above it, a little further higher. Your right hand slide it up the pole a little bit. Yeah, there you go. After that little bit right there, get straightened out, you good. You wanna sit, and then now you'll actually look at your line. But what I'm gonna do too is in a minute, I'm gonna show you how to throw artificial bait for bass. Like, we both don't know what's in here because we never been. I never been.
I ain't been here.
But, excuse me. But being able to catch something out here since we don't know what's in here, that'd be good. There. And normally when the tournaments are called tournaments, you can't use more than one pole. But hey, I'm not in a tournament. It is fishing for fun. So, hey, we will be all right. And I'm gonna give you a shaky head, which is basically a weight. The head of the at the top of the hook is basically a weight, and it causes the bait to stand up, the worm to stand up in the water. Only thing you do is after you throw out there, you shake it while you reeling it. Do a little light shake. See how my pole is moving at the top?
Yeah.
A little light shake, and you reeling in slowly. It gives that a good presentation to the band. And man, sometimes they go for it. But you see how the bait actually sits, like
Yeah.
how the worm actually falls
It
down.
stayed there. Yeah. Watch that one.
I mean, it's alright. You haven't done in a minute, so it's alright. It's all about throwing around trying to find out where that fish is. Sometimes you might throw it directly on them and spook them, but then sometimes you might throw it right on them and end up getting a reaction bite. Meaning he's not biting because he's pretty much hungry. He's biting because somebody's not irritated or him or came into its own space. What I'm gonna do, matter of fact, I'm gonna put on one of them baby night crawlers,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna cast it out that far for you. It'll be a bigger worm, and who knows, you might catch something pretty big. As long as it's the legal size, by the DNR, you can take it. You don't want to get a ticket because you decide you want to keep a bass that was only 8 inches long. If I'm correct, I know they changed it many times before, but the regulation had been changed to like the bass have to be at least 14 inches long in order to be considered a keeper to take. Let me see it real quick. Let's go ahead and get you a bigger worm on that. See, and you see the, all right, so open the face so you can give me some line. All right.
Got enough?
Yeah, it's enough here. Yeah. That's all right. And so what I'm gonna do the same thing I told you about hooking. Because this night crawler is much bigger. You see how I went into the worm and came back out first? Now I'm gonna go back in and finish like how we did with the regular red worms. And they are slimy. They're bigger, but cool. So I'm gonna cast it out there for you.
All right. Ooh.
You alright?
Yeah, but fella.
You know how to swim?
Yeah.
Alright, because I don't know how to tell you.
You
I
don't? You don't know how to swim?
Mm-mm. I ain't afraid to tell nobody. I'm not a good swimmer. That's my foot. There you go.
So if you go outside the boat, we gotta worry, right?
Oh, I tell every boater, every tournament, I fish, no matter who I'm with. Alright, now I'm not a good swimmer. And actually, when I got called and was a part of the national semifinals, the other, remember the other weekend
Yeah,
when I couldn't
remember.
work?
Yeah.
Yeah. The boat after I said it, he said, so what you're telling me is, if you fall in or you tilt over, I gotta come get you. I said, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. I had my eyes wide open, like, cause I was, you better come get me. So, but of course, I asked that one question to him. Do you know how to swim? He said, yeah. It's okay. Cause it wouldn't be good. And your line is so fresh. It's gonna reel off the real line until you get used to until the memory of the line comes out. But it wouldn't be good if the boater nor the co-angler or both guys don't know how to swim and sitting in the boat.
Oh.
You can move back up top if you need to.
I just don't want to get hooked.
Huh?
I just don't want to get hooked.
You good. Alrighty. Now you on that side, so I'll cast from the other direction. Alright, so basically, with this one, you can just sit away. And a lot of times what you'll notice, the bobber stops bouncing. Once it bounces, you want to just go ahead and reel in a little bit, like as far as start winding your line in.
Yeah.
And you stop. And once it actually like disappears up on the water, that's all you're doing.
Just pulling it back.
Pull up. But you cannot pull up like this thinking all soft thinking it's going. You heard the sound when I did it?
Yeah.
You wanna hear it. Because you never know, it could be a brim, only weigh a couple of ounces, or it could be a 4 or 5 pound bass. That's the only thing about it that's so different. I'm like, I still got mine in the water. Like I say, we out here doing it for fun, so just have me get back into it.
You ain't been fishing in a while?
Say it again?
So you ain't been fishing in a while?
Oh yeah. I still go a lot. I went back on the 23rd. That Saturday after the week of Thanksgiving. I went that Saturday. I think I went the other day. What is? I had a doctor appointment on Thursday. Yeah. So I went after my doctor appointment. I went. I don't know what to say about this weather. 55, supposed to be high 55 today. But yesterday it was like 65.
Yeah,
it was like
it was
15 degrees hotter.
That's kind of weather make you sick.
Keep going back and forth. But that's one thing I loved about South Carolina. It's like our weather steady changing. I tell a lot of people who are not from here, I said, look, especially just a couple people I met, One guy, he was from the islands. He said he came over here. He had long dreads down his back. But after a couple months, it was so hot on his neck, he actually cut his hair. And in the islands, it's always hot, but it's a different type of hot.
It's humid.
Yeah. So what he did was he cut his hair. And I told him, look, our weather runs just like this. It can be today, it can be 95 degrees. Tomorrow, it can be 40. And it can go like that, just back and forth. That's just. Oh, this right here, the bass fishing. It's by, they got some by Zoom, Spike It Glow. You basically just spiking. It's you have yellow, red, orange, and blue. Basically, you put it on the bait, it's yellow. So basically, it's yellow. The yellow one is chartreuse. CHARTREUSE, something like that. You know, it'd be great if I just look at the name on it, right?
Right.
Yeah, it's charts, like how you spell charts, and REUSE. It brightens the tip up. So now, when it goes in the water, look at the difference. Look how bright it's gonna be. You see the tip of it?
Yeah.
Lighter now. It basically allows them to see. We have to come out here a day like it's cloudy now, 100%. One day we're gonna have to just come out here with like when it's hot or when it's warmer and tell the difference of how it's fish, right? So who, when you was fishing, when you first did it, so who took you?
That was my, I was raised by my grandparents, so it was my granddad. We'd take family trips up to Camp Croft.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever been. It's a pretty good little size lake. It's got a good little piece for recreation, stuff like that. They keep it clean, and they got like a small little water park.
Okay.
There's some pretty good fishing. They had a bridge you could actually cast off of, which is pretty alright.
Was that the same one where they got like you can rent boats?
Yeah.
Okay, I went there once.